And the host of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Denver, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now, Atlanta, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Here's the starting group for Houston. Stockton is out there with Richardson. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Mutombo, and it's Mullen, and at the small forward. And for the Hawks, they've got Anthony. Doncic out there with Trae Young. And there's Iguodala, and it's Jackson, and at the 5 spot. Greg, tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting. There are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship. What do you think?
You know, there will never be a substitute for balance, but I just think with the evolution of the skill that we see in our game, the coaches and players being so smart, you do want to keep the opponents guessing, but let's face it, the three-point shot is here to stay. It's really simple math. 3 is more than 2.
Now here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. Trains the three-pointer. Young's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Hawks.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Richardson against Doncic. Richardson the pass to Stockton. Stockton draws the double, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Rockets now. Green dishes to Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. He was analyzing how to match up with Luka Doncic and the task of slowing him down. Coach said Luka is a smart player, well beyond his years. If we give him one look, he'll adjust quickly. So we're going to have to mix what we throw at him all night. They are well aware of the challenge Doncic presents. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Inside, Richardson. Pass to Mutombo. Stockton against Iguodala. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Doncic. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Young against Stockton. Outside Mullen. That one goes in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Passes it to Jackson. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Anthony. He hits the back iron and sinks. The shot.
Oh, and making that extra pass, Iguodala committed to running the offense there.
Down low. And it's Mullen that time on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Anthony's shot is off.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Stockton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Here's Anthony. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. Pass to Iguodala. Jackson trying to break free. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Green. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Young. 17 points in his last outing. Count that one.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
To the inside. The shot's good from Mullins. Mullins got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Young passes to Anthony. No good. Shot missing. The Rockets go the other way with it. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
And Atlanta has possession after the Rockets pick up 3. Anthony against Green.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
Stockton against Young. The high post shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Doncic outside. Anthony dishes to Jackson. Over Mutombo. Jackson, that's good. So it's the Rockets now. They lead by 7. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Now here's Stockton. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now Young. Following the 3-point attempt by Chris Mullin. Yep, that one goes in there.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
To the paint, Mullin. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Mullin's got 8.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Anthony. Here's Jackson. Anthony's shot is off.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Plenty of space. Again, the Rockets score.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This has done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Griffin comes in for Draymond Green. And Curry subbed in for Jason Richardson. Here's Posey, defended by Mullin, and the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Stockton. Outside Mullin. Redick with the double team. Curry wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Campbell. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mullen for three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Now here's Redick. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Jackson down low, defended by Mullen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching. And I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s. But I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Houston leading by 7. Here's Harper. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Camby kicks to Posey. The pass to Chiozza. On the wing, Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Both free throws good from Jackson. And here is Harper. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Ingram. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Campbell. From about 19 feet, Redick with the bucket.
Oh, man, efficient mid-range shooter. I like seeing Redick work in this shot from time to time.
Harper with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Houston gets it back. Pass to Kellogg. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Jackson passes to Chiozza. Count it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. But we got a lot of game left to play.
Here's Harper. And there's the pass to Kellogg. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Chiozza. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jackson's got 11.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Outside Harper. At the elbow, Griffin. They double team Griffin. Harper dishes to Ingram. Atlanta trails by 7. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. Really been a key contributor over the past month. First in blocks. And he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets leading by 5. Harper the pass to Ingram. Now Curry. From 13. Rebound by the Hawks.
And they've come out with that take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And that one's good, Jaren.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Atlanta. Outside Curry. And here's Ingram from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Chioza. Here's Jaren. Fires for 3. And Curry pulls it down. Griffin against Canby. Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, games team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Rockets leading by 6. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets. Griffin is out there with Rollins. Then it's Curry. Then there's Harper. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Atlanta is shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Chioza. Rollins grabs the board. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Ball's knocked loose, and Atlanta has possession. Pass to Jaren. That 3 off the mark. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3 ball well. Iguodala. He's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Rockets. Richardson's checked in. Hawks on D. 6-point game. Houston moving it around.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Ingram outside. Makes it off the glass. Ingram's got 5 now.
Look, it's crucial for Ingram to keep getting stronger. I mean, so he can continue to finish off tough buckets like this.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Richardson outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Collins with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. But what we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Harper, no good. The Atlanta trails by 6. It's Anthony with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. So it's the Rockets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Harper. Misses the 3. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Anthony, the pass to Iguodala. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, the balance and core strength of Iguodala built for the and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Mullen comes in for Ingram. And it's Stockton in for Harper. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Rockets trail. Now here's Stockton. The pass to Richardson. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Rollins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Houston shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Rollins hits them both. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young against Stockton. outside Anthony. The Trae. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Young against Stockton. Green.
Good recognition by Draymond. I mean, he sees that he has the defender right where he wants him. Oh, she wrote.
Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And Green still plays with the chip on his shoulder. Should have never have fallen to the second round in the 2012 draft.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Stockton against Young. Pass to Richardson. Rejected by Campbell. Now Anthony. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Denver. They retain possession. Camby kicks to Young. Fires from deep. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Stockton passes to Rollins. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Young against Stockton. Iguodala outside. Back to Young. Over Stockton. They get it back. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Mullen. And that's collected by Camby. Camby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rejected by Camby. Doncic looking it over. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
For 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Yep, that one goes.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Stockton. Lays it up off the glass. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Iguodala against Mullen. Rollins. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Rockets trail by 4. Stockton dishes to Richardson.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Richardson drops them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Young against Stockton. Outside, Redick. He kicks it to Doncic. Passes it to Posey. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Young. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Posey. Young's got 13.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Here's Mutombo. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Here's Stockton. Kicks it out to Richardson. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Richardson against Doncic. The feed to Jackson. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Richardson trying to break loose. It's good on the putback. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Green. Wide open. Rebounded by Jackson.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
A floater, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Jaren Jackson, number 1.
You know, he's gotten to the top of that list because he has a terrific sense and touch around the basket. He just finds ways to convert low post opportunities. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Posey. Jackson trying to break free. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Posey's got his first bucket in this one. Timeout called the Rockets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
So both teams changing it up here. And here is Harper. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Rockets have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. And the first one drops. And Harper drops them both. Redick with it. 9 points last game. And the pass to Jaren. To the paint. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Curry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Curry's got 8.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Redick passes to Jaren. Inside. And Redick the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Redick's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Harper the pass to Griffin. 1:36 left now here in the second. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Wednesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the Rockets making a change here. That one is no good. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle, right? Let's get back
and
in both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pass to Jaren. The 3. But they'll get another chance. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 13 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
The Rockets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First free throw is good.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And Harper drops them both. Here's Jaren. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Right side Jackson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets ahead. They're up by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chris Mullin has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball coming through.
They've got Young. Anthony out there with Iguodala. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Jackson in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Rockets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Young finds Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Young against Stockton. Pass to Mutombo. Now here is Mullin. 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Anthony with the block. They recover it. The shot's good from Stockton. The Atlanta trails by 4. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Stockton against Iguodala. Stockton dishes to Mullen. Richardson outside. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That'll be his second foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
So it's the Rockets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So a moment now to see the story for Trae Young.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And so he makes both from the line. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now Young, 13 points in the game. Takes the three. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 6th assist on the night.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Stockton passes to Mullen. Richardson for 3. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Fires from 18. Stockton's shot is good. Stockton's got 8. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
On the wing, Doncic. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And buckets like this get Green going. Stand up, Saginaw. He loves finishing right on the physical defense.
Here's Doncic. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Young against Stockton. To the inside, Mutombo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
Young passes to Iguodala. Down low. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 1, and a bucket from Anthony.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Stockton, and the rejection by Jackson. It's Anthony with the drive. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
shooting 2.
The first one falls. Atlanta making a switch here. Shields is checked in. Rollins checked in for Houston. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Stockton dishes to Mullen. Pass to Richardson. Stockton left side. Back to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Anthony, a perennial all-star talent, specifically because of that scoring ability, one of the best in the business.
Three-pointer from Stockton. Rebound by the Hawks. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Iguodala. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Mullen.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Stockton against Iguodala. Now here's Stockton. Guarded closer. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Chioza passes to Carmelo, and Anthony gets double-teamed. And stolen by Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And a switch here also for Houston. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Rollins. Anthony with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. It's good. Jackson's got 17.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Mullen. Bangs home the trifecta. Mullen's got 19 points.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Outside Griffin. From the arc. And Mullen is good for 3. Mullen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Houston. Here's Chioza. Deep 2 from Anthony. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Anthony's got 10 points here in the second half. Stockton outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Chioza scanning the floor. Rockets leading by 3. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's Green with the jam.
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
Outside Anthony. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. Atlanta with the rebound. Good work there as it goes. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
And the timing Griffin has on the glass, he seems to know exactly when to leap up for rebounds.
To the inside, Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Stockton. He's got 8. Outside Griffin. Back to Stockton. Inside. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Chris Mullin with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Ingram, he's checked in for Houston. Harper comes in for John Stockton. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You look at the Rockets. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement.
And I think for the Rockets, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Well, we all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. The naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
Harper the pass to Griffin. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Griffin's got his 3rd basket of the night. Anthony with it. He has 30. Jackson passes to Anthony. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Goes up to the stripe. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ingram with the steal. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
You're not used to seeing a player Ingram's height make those kinds of shots. He's a breed apart.
Outside Jackson. There's the pass to Jaren. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so here is Houston. Now Harper. He dishes it to Richardson. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jaren. He's guarded by Harper. Anthony, no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Richardson against Redick. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Over Richardson. And again, it's Atlanta.
Known for being a knockdown shooter. Redick is a guy you got to guard at all times.
Rockets trail. Outside Harper. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Griffin. Knocks it loose. Green. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Green's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Redick finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Kept alive. Griffin. The layup off target. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. Ingram against Bogdanovich. Back to Anthony. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got assist number 8 now on the night. From deep, Green. No good on that one. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Atlanta. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Mutombo. Derek Harper is out there with Curry. Then it's Ingram. And it's Kellogg in at the 4 shot. And the wide open shot from Redick. And he nails that one right through the net.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Harper kicks to Curry. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Curry on the wing. Rocket 6. Shoots over Doncic. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Atlanta leading by 7. And Young, here we go. Count it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here is Harper. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Passes to Kellogg. Kicks to Curry. Here's Mutombo. Pass to Kellogg. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Kellogg, the 8th pick in the 82 draft for the Pacers. You talk about a player who came into the league ready to compete and is as polished as they get. Clark Kellogg's your man. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the 2nd half.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Hawks. So he gets them both. Here's Young. Now here's Anthony. Iguodala outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Iguodala's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
To the inside, Harper, and the layup falls.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. To the paint, here's Jackson. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Young drives in, and a wide open look for Iguodala. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
Harper against Young. Out to Ingram. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Mullen comes in for Ingram. And it's Stockton in for Derek Harper. And some nice passing there by Houston. Curry passes to Kellogg. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 11 on the bucket for Mutombo.
And Mutombo, such long arms. Even when the D is a factor, he just extends beautifully up over the top.
And Anthony gets double teamed. Feeds to Iguodala. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Iguodala's got 8 here in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Timeout called, the Rockets. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Rockets trail by 15. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. And here we go with Anthony. Oh, that was something else.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Stockton dishes to Mullen. Outside Curry. The pass to Mutombo. Stockton with it. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Curry, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The Rockets shooting at 51%. Really solid. Young against Stockton. Pass to Mutombo. Outside Mullen. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Bounce pass Young. For the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
Outside Curry. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. By himself. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Iguodala outside. Young passes to Iguodala. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mullen passes to Curry. Now Stockton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing, and Not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, and it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport in the U.S.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Anthony. And Fournier subbed in for Luka Doncic. Ball against Young. Back to Ball. Here's the three. He can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Chalk up two there. Iguodala's got 24 points.
Oh, and squaring up is Iguodala. Nice follow-through on the release.
And here is Ball. Outside Gordon. It's Curry outside. Atlanta with the rebound.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. He knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Count the basket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Ball against Young. Passes it to Curry. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. On the wing, Gordon. They grab their own miss. There's the three. He can't get that one to fall.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Kellogg. Snatched away. Here's Odom. Whoa! Finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Ball, the pass to Kellogg. Here's Rollins. Camby covering. Ball feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lamar Odom picks one up. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Fournier, that's for 2. And again, it's Atlanta.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Carmelo Anthony.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Ball, the pass to Harper. Houston moving the ball around. Now the pass to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Back to Ball. Outside Harper. The 3. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harper against Fournier. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Chioza. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Luka, some feel this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep up this rhythm?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. You know, don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves. You know, play as a team, and that's our key.
Well, when you're yourself, you look pretty good, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks, Kevin.
David, thank you.